taking a quick look at this Belinous leather steering wheel cover. So this is interesting, right? Because if you got a car that doesn't have a leather wrapped steering wheel, you have, it's plastic, right? There's some kind of plastic. It feels horrible in your hand. This is interesting. This will actually give you the option, or it'll give you the ability to have that premium feel, that premium touch in your car, right? It's the number one thing that you're touching while you're in your car. I mean, it should be, right? Is the wheel. So you want to have it feel nice. And this is going to give you that ability to do that. And it's not very expensive either. Now, we'll talk about some of the cons here in a second. But, so this is, it's going to give you almost an OEM feel, right? I mean, I kind of like the honesty here, right? I mean, it's not going to be quite the same. It's not going to be as good, right? But it's going to be close. So, and this is obviously going to be a lot closer too than some of those other like pre-fit, pre-molded wheel covers that kind of just, fit over the wheel and that's it, right? I mean, this is actually going to be something you're going to have to install. So yes, it's it's going to be more work. It's going to be it's going to be a lot more work, really. I mean, let's be honest here. So this is interesting, right? They give you kind of everything you need, including the needles and the thread. But the thing is, if you're not real familiar with, it's real cowhide, real leather, I guess, and different colors as well. But the thing is, if you're not real familiar with, where's that other picture I was looking at? They say to enjoy the fun of do-it-yourself stitching. It's not going to be fun, trust me. If you don't have any experience with this, it's going to be a nightmare, really. It's just going to be frustration. It might turn out good, it might turn out good if you got the patience for it. But the thing is, I would just say, and I think some of the reviewers have even mentioned this in the comments or the reviews as well, is that, just this, it's a cheap product. Like, spend another, whatever it is, $50 even to hire someone who knows how to sew, right? They'll probably just do a better job and you won't have to deal with the frustration of it, right? And, the thing is, the one thing I do like about this product is the holes are pre-drilled, right? I mean, they're there. You can see it on here. There's, they're pre, and the holes are just pre there, right? They're pre there. So what does that mean? I don't know. The number one thing, the most important thing with a product like this is there are holes, right? The holes are already there and they're obviously evenly spaced, So this is the key thing. If you were to just randomly stitch something like this, it's going to look horrible, right? The gap between the stitches has to be perfect. And so that's why you need to have the holes there, and they have it. So yeah, the end result, it's capable of looking like quite a well-finished, almost OEM product. And then the other aspect of this to get that real, OEM fit is it's available in a ton of different sizes. I mean, you're pretty much going to be able to find the one that fits your steering wheel pretty much perfectly, right? This is obviously important. So we get two different measurements here. The outside diameter going around, right? And then the actual circumference, the thickness of the grip. And you can mix and match these, right? I mean, you can have like a large, a large 1, or you can have like a medium 4, right? So, it basically, you're going to be able to find what you want, and you want to just, as things always are, measure twice, cut once. Double check the measurement on this thing before you buy it, right? And just make sure you get the right one, because that will also save you a headache and frustration, right? So you can imagine, if you buy the wrong size and you're trying to do this yourself and you don't have any experience sewing, like it's going to be an absolute disaster, right? But get the right size, maybe hire someone, right? And the end result is you're going to have a wheel that looks, almost OEM. So yeah, there you go. I mean, if you've been wanting a leather wrapped wheel in your car, it might be cheaper to go this route than to buy a new car, right? So yeah, hopefully you just kind of found this overview helpful, and just maybe it's something to consider. And yeah, thanks for watching.